Hey guys, just thought I would shoot this again so it's in a digestible format because I think it's got a huge message that's going to really help you in the foreseeable. Okay, so what is the fuck it button? Okay, like we are all guilty of pressing this bad boy, let's be honest. And you've probably reached out to me without realizing in a similar mindset to any other thing that you've tried before. Do you know what I mean? Like, your circumstances were just right. Maybe you found that space in time between occasions, or like your environment was a little bit different to before, and now was the right time. Okay. But what happens when that curveball gets thrown at you? Let's be honest, it happens. Do you know what I mean? What happens? What do we do? Okay. And essentially, that's where the fuck it button comes in. Okay. Like, the fuck it button arises when the next few things happen. Okay. You've had one off plan meal. Okay. You start with me and you're going to eat really well. And then something happens, or you have an off day, something happens in work, or something crops up in fact in your family life, or it's just an occasion. It's someone's birthday, great uncle George's birthday, for example, or even like a jubilee that's just happened. The mindset is because you've not been 100% on plan like all the other times you have been before. Okay. You may as well just throw in the towel and you think, fuck it. Okay. I'll start again tomorrow, or I'll start again next week. I think we can all resonate with that. You're probably nodding your head as I'm saying it. Okay. You see, one off meal or one bad day isn't going to interrupt your whole progress. Okay. But when we start to press the fuck it button every single time something like that happens, that will affect your progress. And that's why we are where we are. Okay. Imagine if we did that with other areas of our life. Imagine if every time something didn't go our way, we press the fuck it button. Like, imagine if you had one bad day at work. Would you quit your job? You wouldn't, would you? Otherwise, you'd have a hell of a lot of jobs. Imagine if you had an argument with your partner. Would you get a divorce or split up straight away? No, because like you're in it for the long game. Do you know what I mean? The goal is bigger than that one argument. Okay. Imagine if your kid had a tantrum. Would you disown them or just get rid of them? Well, obviously not. Okay. So why, when it comes to our diet, do we behave in that way? It's ridiculous if you think about it. And when you look at it from a different perspective, it makes you realize why pressing the fuck it button every single time you have one bad meal is ludicrous. It's just not going to be good for us. But this is just such a normal thing to happen. Okay. Like, we're all guilty of pressing it and feeling like that. Okay. And the problem is, when you've tried results in the past, you've probably got results because you had that perfect flow. Do you know what I mean? But like I said, if it had have worked for you, you wouldn't be here. Do you know what I mean? And that's what we want to look at. All this training is for is to make you aware that there is a fuck it button. It's there, and we don't need to press it. Having one bad meal, okay, or one bad day, if we look at your whole life, isn't going to impact your progress in the long term. But if we keep pressing that fuck it button every single time, okay, it will impact your progress. It has. That's why you've reached out to me. Okay. One sunny day never made a summer. Okay. One bad meal will not affect your result. How you react to that meal will. Okay. Repeatedly pressing the fuck it button every single time or every week that something bad happens will be the reason we don't see changes that we want. Okay. So, the biggest takeaway I want you to get from this: do not press the button. Okay. Don't press it. Or even better, like, get rid of the button, throw it away. It doesn't exist. If something bad has gone your way, that hasn't gone your way, or it's got in the way of you achieving your goals, draw a line under it. Don't waste any more energy on it. Okay. And move on. Okay. Get back on the horse as quick as you can. Never back up a bad decision, and get yourself back on track. Okay. Because that is what's going to achieve the results that you want for the long term. And that's a wrap. Drop me a message below this video and let me know what stood out for you, and prove to me that you've thrown away the button. Have a good day.